that is New Bush.
Yes.
And the song is called The Only Way Out. And we have Bush lead singer Gavin Rossdale on the phone. Hi, Gavin.
Hi, Kevin. How are you?
Great. Always good to talk to you. Appreciate your time.
Always good to talk to you. It's so fun to hear the song on the radio, and so excited. And thank you for playing the world premiere of it. I love it.
Tell me about The Only Way Out, that song.
Basically, as the way that I see it, it comes from the record, Man on the Run. Man on the Run being this concept of all of us, a cross-section of all of our lives, trying to fit everything in, trying to be successful, trying to be the best we can, and the challenges that go with that for guys and girls. And the only way out is through being the uplifting concept of the way that I try and do it.
Now this I'm sorry, go ahead.
Go, please.
This album, Man on the Run, comes out October 21st. It's coming considerably faster than the last one, which took, what did you take like 10 years off?
It didn't. It was 7 years. But the thing is, I did Institute, and you guys played that record.
Yes.
And that was a fantastic detuned band. So I did a side project, and then when I tried to do Bush again, a couple of guys didn't want to do it. So I did the solo record by default. That maybe wasn't perfect for KROQ, but it found love elsewhere, which was sad. But so that did great. So then when I went to do the Bush record finally again 3 years ago, and then was touring it so much, I wanted to consolidate that and make people know that I'm back. I'm not, it's not, not nostalgic hit and run. I'm like, this is my life and my job and what I love to do. And so made this record, and I'm really proud of it.
How difficult and or easy was it to write these songs?
I was really inspired, having been on tour, having seen it, all the fans again, having had the great response to The Sound of Winter. We had the #1 song with that, the first self-release song ever to do that. So I was pumped, and I was energized and inspired, and I love music, and I think I've gotten better. So I just, you know what I mean? I loved making it. It was really enjoyable.
I read someplace that that you made some of it at Dave Grohl's Studio 606.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah. He, is a good friend, and he has a great studio, and let me come and record there. In fact, he made the Sound City movie, and I was telling him after the fact that Bush was the last band to record on the Sound City desk. We did the whole of the Sea of Memories on that desk, and but we didn't make the movie because it's sad. We missed the cut because I don't think he knew about that.
Oh, I see. So you're saying you're the last band that recorded there before he bought the equipment and brought it over to his place.
And then he brought the equipment over to his place, and I did the record with a guy called Nick Raskulinix and another great guy called Jay Baumgartner. But Nick helped. Nick did 9 songs, Jay did 5. Nick built that studio with Dave, so he knew it really well, and it's an incredible facility, incredible sounding room, desk, everything. And he said, we got to go record at Dave. So we asked Dave, and Dave was like, sure, come in there. And, it's like hallowed ground to me. I love Dave. I love the Foo Fighters. They're an incredible band. Obviously, like everyone on the planet, love Nirvana. So just to be in that space and to be allowed to record there at a friend's private personal studio was a real privilege, and I'm really grateful. And it made my guitars sound great.
Is Dave Grohl the coolest man alive?
He apart from your good self and Kevin Weatherly.
Sure.
Yes, he's a third coolest
third
man
best.
in the world. Yeah.
The album Man on the Run again comes out October 21st. We just played the new song, The Only Way Out. You, since we've seen you, I've seen in the press that you're going to join The Voice with your lovely wife.
Yeah, I did some, what do they call it? It's not mentoring.
Mentoring, yes.
Mentoring. I think they call them advisors now. Everything's PC's going crazy.
Yes, it is.
But I'm advising, and I did that. I already shot it, and I did it with her, and she's so incredible on it, and I'm so proud of her. She's doing an amazing job. People are going to freak out because she's so authentic and comes from such a great lineage of coming up and being one of the biggest stars in the entire entire world, a complete icon, that she can impart so much great knowledge, and she has such compassion and kindness that she does it in a great way. And as ever, she looks $1,000,000.
Well, that's the thing. She looks great. She's a great lead singer. And she seems like the best. When she would come into the studio, she would bake us chocolate chip cookies and bring them in. I mean, who does that? That's absurd.
She's so sweet like that. So, she's a good cookie maker.
Yeah.
And she, what I think that she could bring, I mean, those judges are really great. Adam and Blake have done a great job on there.
Yeah.
And they're really, really accomplished. But what's nice about Gwen and what she has and she brings to it is that there's that long journey that we've all been on that side of it, where you come up through clubs, you come up through making flyers, you come up through going to Kinko's, and you do it. It's so authentic.
Yeah.
That's not to de-authenticate anyone else who's on the show, by the way, but she's so authentic that the people look up to her. And I know for a fact that when they asked all the contestants right at the beginning, whose team would you go on? You know, Pharrell is a genius. Adam and Blake are seasoned pros and really knowledgeable. And is that most of them would say they were going to go with different judges. If they got through, they asked them who they go.
Uh-huh.
And the funny thing was that actually once they got in front of Gwen, a lot of them really went on Gwen's team.
Yeah.
It happened to me. I didn't even want to go on tour with No Doubt. I thought it was a ridiculous match back in the day when we first met. I was like, they're a great band, and they were probably going, yeah, we don't like rock music. You know, maybe he's a nice person, but we're not going to go on tour with them. But the minute I met her backstage at Acoustic Christmas,
yeah.
The minute I met her, she walked in the dressing room and I saw her, and I still feel the same way about her now as I did then. And she walked out the room, and I said to the guy that suggested it, the head of my label, I was like, that was the best idea you ever had.
I got to tell you, I saw you guys do the Ice Bucket Challenge.
Oh, yeah,
and I don't know, do you have like 700 kids? What happened?
Yeah, at least. We did it at a birthday party, and she called out Jessica Alba and Nicole Richie and me, and so I was in incredible company. I was the Oreo filling of the two most beautiful girls,
right? And
being filmed by Gwen and doing the Ice Challenge, which was great. And I nominated Dave Grohl, Roger Federer, and Cash Warren, who is Jessica's husband.
Right.
And Roger did it. Dave remade Carrie.
Yeah, he did. Dave's is
he remade Carrie. I said he's had a new kid, and like he attributed it to doing it to his the country guy that he's made the record with. I can't remember his name.
Dave Grohl is not fair. His Zach Brown, right? His
right.
Ice Bucket Challenge was a movie.
I said to him, I was like, so you got a new Foo Fighters record,
right?
Which is obviously going to be great. You've got, you've 50,000 side projects you're doing. You're producing. You got a new baby that he's just had. I was like, exactly when do you find the time to remake Carrie?
Yeah.
But that's the mark of the man. He's indefatigable. Is that a word? Yeah. He doesn't, he does it, gets it done. So he's that's why not only is he incredibly talented, is that he works at it.
He does, yeah. And he's an amazing guy. Well, it's good to have you back. It's good to have Bush back. Gavin, that's a great song that we just played, The Only Way Out. And the new album comes out October 21st again. It is called Man on the Run. Gavin, we always appreciate you spending time with us on KROQ.
I owe everything to KROQ, so